Israel's Maccabi fans have been banned from attending an upcoming Europa League match against Aston Villa. Villa. Am I saying it right? I'm so used to saying things in Italian. Villa. It's Villa. Aston Villa. Say it the British way. In Birmingham. The match is scheduled for November 6th. And the Israeli fans have been banned. Now, some are saying this is anti-Semitism at the extreme, with Jews being targeted and anti-Semitism everywhere. I mean, this is what we're hearing after the attack on the synagogue. How could the UK ban Jews from attending this match? That's essentially what the narrative is that's going on, is that Jews are being targeted by the UK rather than being protected. They're being targeted. They're being banned. This is an outrage. This is terrible. However, here's a recent poll, and a recent poll shows that fans for Israeli football club Maccabi Tel Aviv have been banned from attending a match against Aston Villa next month, with West Midlands police classifying the fixture as being a high risk of leading to disorder. Do you think this was the right decision or the wrong decision? And 42% said, yeah, it's the right decision. 28% say it's the wrong decision. 30% say they don't know. This is what some people are saying about this. Like, this is just the worst thing that's happened to Jews since the beginning of World War II, when they started to be targeted. Watch this.
Breaking news, where I'm back on the road in batshit bonkers Britain, in Scotland to be precise, head of a big show tonight. But things have taken a very serious turn here in the UK and are certainly speeding up at a rate of knots. Now, Jewish people banned from football in the UK. Jewish people have been banned from attending a football match in Birmingham in the UK in 2025. This at the behest of Muslims who are in control in that place, in control of the courts, in control of the police, in control of what goes on in that city. This is the West Midlands Police in action again, the second dodgiest police force behind West Yorkshire Police in my personal experience. It does beg the question, what will Jewish people in the UK be forbidden for doing next? I mean, maybe they won't be allowed on public transport. Maybe their passports could be stamped with the letter J. Maybe men will have to change their name to Israel and women to Zara. I mean, these are just thoughts. But Jewish people in the UK right now should treat every day like September the 1st, 1939, something I've been trying to warn about for 20 years. And which is coming true at a rapid rate of knots. I point the finger at the Board of Deputies and other Jewish organisations who continue to pat the crocodile thinking it won't come for them, because it will.
You know those nights when you just don't sleep and the next day you're dragging, exhausted, and everything just feels harder? That's where CBD from CB Distillery can make a real difference. But it's not just sleep. CB Distillery has solutions that work with your body to help with stress, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. And it's all made with the highest quality clean ingredients. No fillers, just premium CBD. So imagine waking up rested or enjoying your day without those nagging aches and pains. That's the real win of CB Distillery solutions. That's why over 2 million people trust CB Distillery. I love their sleep gummies, and many in my family do as well. Many say it's the only product that actually works for them. So if you're ready for better sleep, less stress, and feeling good in your own skin again, try CBD from CB Distillery. And right now you could save 25% off your entire purchase. Visit CB Distillery and use promo code Kim. That's cbdistillery.com, promo code Kim, cbdistillery.com. Specific product availability depends on individual state regulations.
Let's not conflate the issue.
Yeah.
This is not about the Jewish community. This is about hooligans. We've seen what's taken place in Amsterdam. The night before the match, the chanting, the vile racist chanting, the fact that there were no schools left in Gaza because there are no children left. Amsterdam Council have made a decision that they are not going to allow that team to enter their city. They've taken that stance based on what they have seen. I don't think many of these politicians have actually seen or are watching this in a very blinkered way, and there's no consistency in what they are saying. We need to be consistent. We need to be supporting our local authorities in the decisions they make.
Yeah. So it's not about we're just banning Jews because we don't like Jews. We don't like Israel. It's about the fact that the Maccabi fans have been really horrendous, and what they did in Amsterdam warranted the ban. And this is not the first time a ban has happened. Some people are acting like, oh my gosh, they're just banning Jews. bans have happened. There's been a long list of fans being banned from sporting events. In 2020 and 2021, numerous football, baseball, and other sporting events globally were held behind closed doors due to COVID-19 pandemic. I know that one was a little bit different, as far as why fans were banned, but it was a showcasing of fans being banned. They were banned for public health reasons and that. So, there is a precedent for that, but there's others just from conduct. The UEFA banned Barcelona fans from one-way Champions League games in 2024 for racist and discriminatory conduct during a match against Monaco. In Turkey, Fenerbahce was forced to play a match in 2011 with only women and children in attendance due to violence from male supporters at previous games, so they banned the men. The Japanese football club Urawa Red Diamonds had to play a match in 2014 without fans after displaying a racist banner in their stadium. So this happens, this isn't just, we're just targeting the Jews. But let me just show you exactly why they're being banned. If you remember this was a report from Sky News on how the Maccabi fans, how they acted in Amsterdam. It was quite shocking.
Violence in Amsterdam left at least 5 people injured and dozens have been arrested. But what happened? Supporters of Israeli football club Maccabi Tel Aviv arrived in Amsterdam ahead of their UEFA Europa League match against Amsterdam club Ajax. On Wednesday, social media videos verified by Sky News show Maccabi Tel Aviv fans tearing down Palestinian flags from outside of homes. Other social media videos appeared to show residents chasing Maccabi Tel Aviv fans. On Thursday, just before the game, crowds of Maccabi fans were filmed singing racist and anti-Arab songs. While a pro-Palestinian demonstration had been banned by the mayor over fears there would be clashes. Later that evening during the match, Israeli supporters appeared to disrupt the minute's silence for Valencia flood victims with chants, whistles and fireworks. Maccabi fans were seen attacking locals as a police car can be seen driving by. People with Palestinian flags were seen marching on the streets. Maccabi supporters say they were beaten and attacked on the streets of the Dutch capital, with videos showing some of the violence.
Say free Palestine and we go. Good.
Sky News could not independently verify all of the footage shown. Police arrested 62 people. 5 were taken to hospital, but have since been discharged. Israeli far-right ultras are notorious for their racism and physical violence. Dutch, Israeli and British leaders denounced the attacks as anti-Semitic and even referred to it as a pogrom. But their statements failed to mention the assaults by the Israeli hooligans against Dutch citizens.
Yeah, they have a history of being racist. Listen to this, what they also did in Amsterdam. The Maccabi fans were singing, you won't be able to understand it because they're singing it in, I believe this is in Israeli, or in Hebrew, sorry. But they're singing, why is school out in Gaza? Why is school out in Gaza? And the answer, because there's no children left there. Watch this. If you're gonna sing things like this, yeah, you shouldn't be invited into any country. You shouldn't be allowed into any country. It's a privilege to enter a foreign country, not a right. And they're screaming, saying, "How dare you? How dare you?" Here's them also when they were in Spain. So it wasn't just Amsterdam. When they were in Spain, and Spain did a moment of silence in the stadium for the victims of the floods. And because Spain has been very decisively anti-Israel, pro-Palestine, the Maccabi fans decided to boo during that moment of silence. Really disrespectful. So then I guess the question is, should they be banned? Do bans work? I personally think, yes, they should be banned for this despicable behavior. At least it's kind of like being put into the penalty box, being put in timeout. I don't agree with the teams being banned from playing, competitors being banned. I don't agree with that. I don't think that civilians should be held, punished for the actions of their government. But this is the actions not of the government, but of the fans. These fans are not being told, no, you're not allowed to show up because we're against Israel and we're boycotting Israel. No, you're not allowed to show up because you're a bunch of assholes. That's why you're not allowed to show up. Because when you show up places, this is the type of behavior that you have, and this is not welcome in our country. So I think it's perfectly legitimate to ban them in this case. But the UK is reviewing the case. They're talking about undoing the ban, and it's because there's a lot of pressure right now on this is anti-Semitism. How dare you? You're just targeting Jews. You're just targeting Jews. Like, what is it? Is it that Jews just have some sort of inherent inside of your genetics to be assholes? Is that so? We're supposed to just that's just part of that's who you are, and it's like this color of your skin. So how dare us? Is that the claim you're actually trying to make? Thank you for watching this clip from the full Kim Iversen Show, which you can catch Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern at KimIversonShow.com. It is free for you to watch. Again, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, KimIversonShow.com. See you there.